Hey, what's up, folks? We're here for the last day of the weekly challenge for number 76, I think it is. This is 10, 11, and 12, the last three boards of our set. We're in first place. We've been in first place, I think, after every day of the week. And let's hope we can go wire to wire. Look at this hand we're going to start with. This is a really nice 13 count with six hearts and four diamonds. And we're going to start with a normal one heart bid. Partner bids two clubs. And the question here would sometimes be, do we rebid our diamonds in this situation or do we rebid our hearts? Um, I would say sometimes I might rebid diamonds in this situation, but never when I have ace, king, queen, sixth of hearts. I really want partner to know that I have a six card suit, and I haven't necessarily told them that yet. And here it is, folks. Um, Recognize with the robots, there's a weird situation in 2/1 auctions, and it goes as follows. When they rebid their major suit, or really whatever over a 2/1 response, they're either showing a minimum, or they could certainly have a six card suit. So when we bid two hearts, we didn't necessarily show six. We could have just had a five card heart holding and a minimum. So we have to rebid hearts again. But once we do that, we see partner bid spades. We have diamonds stopped. We're going to bid three no trump. What? So this is bizarre, folks. I mean, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I mean, uh, okay, they're 6'5". All right. This is the weirdest hand I've played with a robot in a really long time, folks. Um, I understand what they're doing here, but this 2 no trump bid is beyond the pale for me, folks. Right? They bid two clubs, the 6'5" and clubs and spades. But then after we bid two hearts, they bid two no trump. Like maybe that has to do with the system we're discussing here, right? The fact that they don't have a normal sort of agreement here, or they have like the European style agreement for their major suit rebids. But I mean, to not show your spades, at least with the second bid, is just weird, folks. So this is why I corrected to five hearts. I don't trust the robot here, obviously, right? How could they have five spades? And how could they be this good as well? So king of clubs, ace of clubs. Our recipe here, folks, is to draw trump as fast as possible and then just pitch away. Uh, Freaking wonderful. Okay. We actually misclicked. Well, let's hope. Actually, we're still okay. Let's hope just that hearts were breaking unevenly, right? And if that's the case, folks, if hearts were 4-2, ducking a heart may not have been the worst. Hearts are worse than 4-2. My God. So this is just an unmitigated disaster, folks. It's ridiculous. I mean, whatever. Everyone else had to deal with this robot craziness, I suppose. Or, I mean, did I miscount hearts or something? Are we making this? No, he has a heart over there. No, he doesn't. All right, what did I miss on this one? Oh, yeah, they. What did I miss on this one, folks? Did I miscount? I did miscount the hearts. Forget it. Yeah, duh. I thought hearts were 5-1. They were 4-2. Beautiful. All right. We won. Sorry, I forgot. 92.9%, folks. So I guess when you think you're getting absolutely hosed by the robots, you're actually doing okay. And that's because most of the field got to play spades. One heart, two clubs, two hearts. See, this three spade bid is so weird. How could you pass four spades? I have less trust for the robots than these people do, apparently, because there's no way you can convince me to pass four spades on this auction. Like, I don't get it. But I guess just taking 11 tricks was okay. And honestly, our best play was the misclick. That's amazing, right? We get the rough. And here I play the five hearts. And I want you to show, first of all, for all you misclick haters out there, I'm sorry. It's going to happen. It's going to happen to you too, I promise. None of us are immune. But especially if I'm not at my home computer, it's way more likely. And I'm not going to be at my home computer for a few weeks here. So get used to maybe some bad clicks. However, this is the point where we ducked. I meant to just cash a heart. And I think we could still do okay if we cash a heart. Yeah, we just have to draw trump to completion here. But, right? Ducking the heart ended up being okay for us. And we escaped with our lives. And a fake or a false miscount also led me to a little bit of panic, but we survived as well. I'm gonna keep the train rolling here. I'm gonna bid a no Trump and try to put this out of distance already. I am out on a limb a little bit, folks, but it's a limb I like being on, right? I'm very comfortable in this, like dangling down off the tree, because I have a nice 14 that no one else is going to open a no trump. But when it goes a no trump, I'll pass. I'm super happy, right? I'm out here on my limb alone, getting to play one no trump, and I've kind of bought a nice hand from partner, so this could be okay. It should be one of these good scores if we can take enough tricks, and the spade lead's helpful for us. Here comes a heart, probably. Oh no, beautiful. Okay. So now which suit are we going to play first? Well, it's going to be diamonds, folks. I'm going to play from my hand first so I might be able to create an entry to that side of the table over there. Here comes a heart play. We like that. Sure, sure. Set up some hearts for us. We like it. Play another one. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We like it. Now I'll play another heart into my queen eight for that little finesse. Now, okay. Too much to ask for, apparently. We have to be careful over here at this point. We have some entry issues, right? That ace of spades is a trick over on that side of the table, but the 10 of diamonds is our only entry to that card. But it's too early right now, for my purposes, folks, to be cashing that spade, right? I don't want to set up tricks for them when I might be able to set up some club tricks for my side. So I'm going to play, oh, beautiful. This is an embarrassment of riches now, folks. We are crushing this for all of our purposes. We're going to claim so we can avoid any misclick shebang. And that again, see, this is how you put it out. This is that right cross at the end of the boxing match, 96.4%. A good put away contract, we hope, right? We were already in first place and we rang up 96.4. So the only person that probably could do us some damage is Molma there. They also did the same thing we did. So we'd be on the lookout for that player at the very end. But it's calculated risk, right? It could go badly, right? Maybe partner bids 3-0 on like a balanced 10 count and you just have no hope of making it. But I find, especially in these tournaments with the robots, when it's close, the preemptive value of one no trump gives it that extra EV, basically. Your expected value of a score goes up a little bit because it preempts the opponents in really weird ways. Now it can do the exact opposite. I don't want you to think this is the key to victory in any tournament. Of course not, right? If it was, it would be super easy. It can go just as badly for you, but for me, it rarely goes badly when we're about a point shy for a no trump bid, especially with that extra value of preempting them and sometimes just having them get the defense wrong because they really take what we have to their core, essentially. All right. Wow. Interesting choice. Pass a diamond to us. We have a really meaty 16 with 5-4 in the majors, though. A heart is really tempting, and it could be just the perfect choice of bids, especially if partners. Let's bid a heart. Let's bid a heart. Let's not be too crazy here. It goes two clubs, two spades. All right. I guess we can chill now and see what happens. We clearly have the best hand at the table by probably a fair margin. And now they're doing some weird stuff. Okay, let's let them play 3-0. Okay. Let's lead a heart, partner. That looks good. So before we do anything, I know that went very fast there. I'm going to take a second, right? So that was the Ace of Hearts from dummy. So the dummy had 13 total points, right? So there's 13 there. We, in fact, had 16. That's 29 points. And our lefty has shown that, 11 points. So give him 10. Our partner has how many, folks? Yeah, our partner is looking at an absolute donut over there, if that, right? So here, honestly, my job, what was the first trick? Did the eight of hearts come out? Oh, yeah, we love this. King of hearts, folks. 10 of hearts. Let's set up our tricks. Come on. What are you going to do, Mr. Robot? Okay, we'll take that. Now we're in a little bit of trouble, right? Uh, we happen to know a club finesse is probably going to win. In fact, we know lefty probably has ace queen of clubs. If partner has like jack fourth of diamonds, which I suppose is possible if declare only has one, now we can lock him a dummy, get a trick. But the thing is, if that's what partner has, they're never getting the dummy to take that trick, or at least not before we can get in and out of the way. If I, let's say, lead a club, or let's say I lead a heart, try to set up my heart for the setting trick, I want you to see what's going to happen. They're going to win, and now they're going to play a diamond to dummy, Presuming, they have another diamond, which means diamonds are breaking. They're going to take 5 diamond tricks, so that's a total of 7 for them. The heart they're about to take for 8, and at least the ace of clubs for 9. But they'll probably take the ace queen of clubs for 11. So I can play the ace king of spades right now and take 2 tricks, and now they're only making 4. Yuck. I don't know if I love that. But that's probably my only option. They can make 5 right from here, right? I can see it. So I think we're just going to hold them to 4 and hope we get a reasonable score at the very end here. I'm not sure what anyone's going to do with this. This is a real swingy hand, and it's mainly swingy because, we really don't know what the opponents are going to do with our specific hand. And here it looks like they just have an entry to dummy. Do they? There it is. They took a dime. They must have the jack of diamonds. They're playing coy with us over there. I hope I did the right thing there. We're about to find out. I don't know if we inject another bid. Maybe we keep them out of game. And this isn't a time where so we did get way below average on this board, 39.3, but let's see, did we have enough cushion to win? We did. Okay, thank goodness. Let me move this more towards the screen over here. Wow, barely, right? The player that opened a no trump on that second to last board, they were right there with us. They must have probably done the same thing, or maybe they did really better on this last one. Let's find out. Here I go over to this page. Let's get to the results page here. Let's see when this is going to populate for the other tables. Was our guy there? Okay, so they did around the same thing we did on this hand, which was defend 3 no trump. And is that we held them to 3? How did we get them? How did we beat 3 no trump is the question. 8 of hearts, low, heart, king, ace of spades. Interesting. And then, partner did have the queen of clubs. That's amazing. That could have been great, right? So lefty only had like a 9 to count, but interesting. Yeah, they kind of they bit a lot with their 9 count over there. Wasn't expecting them not to have that queen of clubs. Interesting. All right. So there you could have done a little better if you maybe sussed that one out. Most of the rest of us, like most of this event, folks, we're sitting there just playing 3 no trump, making 3, even though we're getting 40%, right? We're with most of the field, so not a lot of opportunity to catch up. These players were, unfortunately for them, just a little bit too far behind to catch up at the very end. So here we'll take it, and we'll be super happy that we got that last 96.4% bid in on board 11 to come home with a victory. So thank you so much for watching, folks. And I just want to remind you, we're back to kind of normal business hours here. We're going to July 4th. You're still going to have some content coming out each day for that, but nothing too out of the ordinary that week. After that, we're gonna go Mondays and Wednesdays for a lot of the rest of the summer until about mid-August. So stay tuned for that, folks. And don't forget, the auction is up and running till July 5th, folks. Get your bids in early and often. It's a great cause. You wouldn't see me promoting it if it wasn't a cause that was super worthwhile for us in the bridge world. So get in there, folks. The links are in the information of the recording. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you soon, folks, back at the tables.